welcome everyone. It's Divine Gift here from Divine Keys Music World, bringing you another exciting video today. Today I'm going to talk about ear training, how to train your ears. Now this lesson helps musicians know how to identify the note of it and the pitch of a note, the interval, the melody of a song, the chord progression, and finding the key of any song. Okay? Now, how do we train our ears? Well, I'll show you some couple steps you can follow. Now, step 1 is practicing the major scale with your mouth, and you want away from the piano or the keyboard. Now, you want to get perfect with every single note you struck on the piano. For example, if I struck C, you have to sound the same way C sounds. For example, this is do, do, do. If you are not perfect with this, then you have to get perfect with this. This is the starting point. Not no. Some of you might do do, do, do. This we are looking for this do. So it might be tricky at the first time. To get this note with your voice without playing the piano, like do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Okay, so if you have done with step 1, you are good to go. Step 2 is practicing this in the patterns of interval, and we all know that interval is the distance of 2 notes or sounds. Okay, so we are going to study about major intervals and perfect intervals today. So we practice this in major interval, and you want to make sure that you get perfect with each and every one. You don't want to skip a major second before you go to a major third. For example, C to D is a major second, right? So you have to sound perfect, not do, do, re, do. You have to sound like this. Do, re, do, major third, do, mi, do, fa, do, so, do, la, do, ti, do, ti, do, la, do, so, do, fa, do, mi, re, do, re, do. It's a bit trickish at the end, but you have to get perfect sounding that way. Do, re, do, mi, do, fa, do, and so on. Okay? Because of time, I'll be rushing this video. So step 2 is going to help you a lot to know your bass line. And most of you don't know, the bass line always or somehow is the key point for you to identify the progression of a song. For example, if a song goes from the 1 to the 5 and the bass line plays it, so you already know in your right hand that you have to play a major in the 1 chord and a major in the 5th chord, because the 5th is a major, right? For example, if a song goes in the progression, so you know that, or you invert it, depending on the inversion of the song or the chord. Okay, depending on how the song is played. Okay, if it's a 1 to the 6, you probably know that the 6 is going to be a minor. Alright, so the bass line always determines the chord progression of a song. Okay, so songs that use major second interval are songs like, let's think, happy birthday to you. See, happy birthday. This is another better way you could practice this with ease. Knowing your songs, you know that a song by Happy Birthday is a major second interval. Okay, Happy Birthday. Let me try another note. It's high. Happy Birthday. Okay. Happy birthday. You see how you get creative. Happy birthday. And you want to make sure you know how to form your intervals, thereby not making mistakes. Okay? Right. So now, major third songs. Let's try. We bow down and we worship Yahweh. Alright, so you know this song. We bow down, we bow down, we bow down. Mary has a little lamb. You know those songs, okay? Now, perfect fourth. So, you understand? Songs like that. Perfect fourth. Okay? Perfect fifth. Songs like many songs like that. Major six songs. Major things like You Are God. Major six songs like You are God and your name is Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Okay, and so on. Now let's go to step 3. Now step 3 is practicing your ear with chord quality. And what is chord quality? That's your major, your minor, your diminished, and augmented. Now the best way to practice step 3 is associating these sounds with emotions. Okay? Now if you get this kind of knowing that sounds or notes have emotions, you are good to go. Okay? So let's take for example, we all know that this is a C major chord, and generally a major chord is always classified as a bright sound, like brightness, sunshine, happiness, times like that, positivity, Then we have minor, which is like the opposite, cloudy, sad, dark, evil, But we have the major, it's just like the opposite. Sunshine, you think of a nice early morning sunshine, happiness, joy, then get this sad, gloomy, whatever. Okay? So associating this, knowing that this already has emotion, and knowing the difference between the major and the minor is a very good way to train your ear. Okay? Now let's try another one. The diminished. That's for the diminished chord. Okay. Then we have the augmented. Sounds kind of dreamy, atmospheric, something like that, stuff like that. Something dreamy. Sorry. Okay. So remember again, I said for the major is generally classified as something that has joy, brightness, sunshine, okay, positivity, creativity. The minor, sad, glowy, dark, evil, anything you can categorize as bad, okay? Then we have this angry sound, which is the diminished sound, something agitated, irritating, disgusting, something like that. Then we have the dreamy kind of sound. And believe it or not, this A augmented trad, a C augmented trad, is gotten from a C whole tone scale. Okay, C whole tone scale is made up of whole tones. So okay. And it's kind of sounding like already dreamy. You get the stuff. Okay? So that's the 4 types of trad you need to practice, and knowing the emotions associated with them. So in practicing interval and qualities of chord, hearing a progression of a song, you already know some of the emotions. You can hear them, and most importantly, hearing the bass line. Okay, so number 1 is learning the bass line, that is your interval, and attaching them with your chord quality, that's the emotions that attract in a song. For example, if I play a song, the key of F, like this song. Now you kind of say that, you had the first one. You had the struck the one. Now you know that probably the 1 is a major, the 4 is a major. These are your primary chords, The 5 is also a major, so this is a C major, B flat major, F major. So we give you all, and we hit the 6. So you probably know that the 6 is minor, right? So the 5 again, which you know is the major, so it's going to be a C major. Ask yourself, if you are from outside and you don't know this chord, you kind of ask yourself, oh, what did he play here? I know that he went from the 6 to the 5 and to the 4, and he went to the 2, but on the 2, instead of playing a G minor, struck a chord, could this chord be? And it sound gloomy. So you kind of figure out that this chord is probably a minor from another key. Okay? So over D G. And mind you, this is a minor 6 chord, a B flat minor 6 chord over the G. Okay? So you know that emotions are attached to songs. Okay? So that's all for today. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get other videos in the future. Thank you and God bless you.